take it like this.
Why do I have to eat it with my hand?
That's the way you're supposed to do it. When did you guys first meet and how long have you been together?
Yeah, I found you on Facebook a few years before that.
Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? What's poppin'? This is VonTe. And I got a little treat for you guys today. Or should I say a treat for me? So I got some FUFU and Egusi stew, a very popular Nigerian dish that I have not tried yet. I've been to Africa several times. I went to Ghana, I had FUFU and ground stew and it was amazing. So, we have a friend of the family, her name is Yua, shout out to her. She got this homemade FUFU and Egusi stew made up for me. So pretty much gonna talk to you guys and give it a try. See how I like it. So let's go. All right, so you guys already know I can't do this alone. I'm here with my beautiful mom back on the channel and her husband. You guys can introduce yourselves and tell the people where you're from.
I'm Maloney.
I'm Scarlett Wallace, and of course I'm Jamaican.
So you guys are from the yard. So, like I was saying, I have been to Africa a few times. When I was in Ghana, that was the first time I tried FUFU. I had it with like groundnut stew and a couple other things, and it was really, really good. So I had the idea like, let me have my mom and everybody try it, see if I can get a reaction. Cause you know, their food like is similar tasting to Jamaican stuff, so I want to see if they like it. So we got the stuff right here, homemade from our friend of the family. So right here we got Egusi stew. Oh wow. Check that out. Now look at it. How does it look to you guys?
Different.
And then here we got the FUFU right here. So FUFU is like, it's made from like pounded yam. That's the most popular.
Okay.
And it's like kind of like a soft texture. So first of all, we gotta wash our hands first before we even dig in, because we gotta eat this with our hands. That's the traditional way, you know? So let's wash our hands first. We already got the hands washed and everything. Got it into the bowl. Take a good look at that. This is like trending on TikTok like a year ago or 2 years ago. Everybody was trying this. You know, we gotta catch up with the trend. All right, so basically, let me split this in half. Oh, it's like really sticky. You guys so quiet.
So you said this was what, pounded yam?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's in this stew?
This one, I actually don't know. I have to look it up.
Okay.
It's usually like you see the greens, it's like callaloo kind of.
Oh yeah.
And then there's like fish in there.
Okay.
And yeah, it's like different kind of meats, but I think it's
gotcha.
mostly fish, yeah. So the traditional way to eat this is you can take like 4 fingers and you're gonna take it like this. And then you dip it
In the
in the
sauce.
soup. Yeah, and then you
Okay.
just eat it like that.
Let me dig in.
What are you waiting for? We have to do it at the same time because I never actually tried this one. Wait. We gotta do it at the same time. Okay. Yeah, it's like sticky. All right, so go ahead. Go in. And then you just. It's good. What you think?
Not bad. This by itself, I don't like.
This, but yeah, you're not supposed to eat this by itself. It's really not
So
supposed
we
to
need
have
to do
taste.
sauce.
But this, it's better.
With the stew, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me take another.
Why do I have to eat it with my hand?
That's the way you're supposed to do it.
That is the African way.
Yeah.
You can stick into my fingers.
Oh, this stuff, right? Yeah, I mean, usually it's like more. I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know, when you're doing flour and eventually it comes off of your hand? It's supposed to be like that. But yeah.
That's good.
Does it taste like anything familiar from back home?
I can identify with the
Green.
the greens. This is the Jamaican callaloo. But this, I mean, can't identify anything with that.
Yeah, this is foreign. This is the most foreign thing.
Okay.
So what is that made of? Or you may not know.
This one I don't know, but usually they make it like it's from pounded yam, and they pound it until it becomes like a dough, pretty much, and it's usually like in a ball.
Okay.
But what do they call yam versus what we call yam? Was it the yam I had yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even sometimes they make it out of like plantain.
Oh, so this could be out of anything.
Yeah, like anything that's like starchy.
Okay.
Oh.
That's how it gets the stickiness.
This is really sticky.
If you give out, you could just eat the rest with a fork.
Yes, please. Thank you. So this is actually good.
This
Yeah.
one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that spicy though.
Mm-mm.
A lot of
What
people.
is this, saltfish?
I really don't know.
Look like
Look like cow skin or something.
look like tripe.
Yeah.
That's tripe.
There's a lot of different meats in here.
Yeah.
Tripe.
They usually.
You can taste that tripe. That's tripe, baby.
So what is this, their famous dish? Like how we have ackee and saltfish?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Oh,
That's it for me.
that's it. You got nothing to say. Rate from 1 to 10.
I'll give it a 7 out of a 10.
Okay.
I guess a 7 too.
7.
But like, what are we comparing it to give it the 7?
Not really to compare it to just your taste buds.
What does it taste? What does it
The
taste?
taste, yeah, okay, the taste.
Something you want to try again?
Not really.
And for you?
It would take me some time to get
To get used to it?
yeah, to get used to this.
Yeah, it's new.
I mean, this is different to me. This is the first time I'm having something like this.
Yeah. You guys want to tell a story or something? They actually have a very.
This is like a heart of an animal in here.
It probably
This
is.
is a little heart.
It probably is.
Well, whose heart is it?
Chicken out.
Tell
This
them.
is cow skin.
Tell them
right?
about that crazy soup you eat from Jamaica, the cow head soup with
What's
the goat tongue and all that.
soup? You mean goat head soup?
Yeah, goat head soup and I don't know. You be talking about
It's
something.
not crazy.
It's crazy to me. So they actually have a very interesting story about how they first met. You guys want to talk about that a little bit? You might as well.
Scarlet will.
So, what's that?
No.
So I guess I'll be eating alone, but you guys could tell the story as I'm doing this. So, when did you guys first meet, and how long have you been together? Actually, yeah, how long have you been together, first of all?
So we've been married for what, 7 years?
This
year will be 8. Make it our 8th year.
I feel like it was 2 years ago.
Yeah, but we go back way back when, from when we were kids. And maybe about age 4, maybe age 5.
Age 4 or 5?
Yeah.
Age 4 or 5.
I'm not gonna spoke.
So back in Jamaica, we have what you call basic school, right?
Right,
I guess it's more like our kindergarten here.
Yeah.
right.
So that's where we first met each other. And then we move on to all age, what we call all age school.
All ages is what
Which
would
they call
be
elementary. Elementary.
But it was slash. It had two. It was serving two purposes.
Okay.
So it's like elementary and middle school together.
Right. So did you guys stay in contact all of these years, or so like you met as kids, but yeah, like did you stay in contact all the years until coming to the U.S. or
No.
how did you find each other? Like, was it Facebook or something?
We didn't. I mean, you migrated when? In the 80s?
86, yeah.
86.
1986. My mom migrated. When did you come to the U.S.?
2010.
2010.
Yes. So she migrated in 86. We didn't
We lost touch.
We lost touch with each other until about 2007, 2009. That was when I was preparing to come to the United States.
Yeah,
Right.
probably 2007 then, because if you came in
No, I think-
2010, I had found you on Facebook a few years before that.
Yeah.
So it's probably 2007.
Oh, you found him on Facebook.
Yeah, I was on Facebook.
Oh, okay. So who messaged you first?
Me.
Yeah.
And what was your reaction?
I was
did you
surprised.
Did
I
you
was
did you
surprised.
recognize her like right away? 'Cause,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
like, did you recognize her face or the name?
Oh yeah. I knew who it was.
Wow, that's crazy.
From
I feel
the
like
get-go.
sometimes I can't even remember people's like faces, even from maybe 2 years ago. But if you said you know her since you were a kid, maybe that's when your memory is like
Precisely.
strong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. As a kid, did you ever imagine that it would be like this, or like?
Well, maybe no. To be honest, maybe
Yeah, because
no.
we're too young.
Because remember, we're so young. You're young and you think you're in love, but maybe
Right,
it's
right,
not
right.
really love. But you know,
Yeah, like it's
I mean,
like
she went her
that.
separate way. I went my separate way. You know what I mean,
Right.
it was not thing that we were planning. Oh, we're going to get back together someday. I mean, it just happened.
And did the families know each other?
Oh yeah. I mean, you remember you've been to Rance Mountain, right?
Yeah.
Remember, there's a small community. Everybody know each other.
Oh, okay.
Very
okay.
close knit community. So we all know each other.
Okay.
He knew my parents and brothers. And
Brothers.
I knew
Yeah, I
his.
knew everyone.
Oh, so it was already like
Go to
very
each other's
intertwined.
houses.
What are the odds? And you guys were in a time when there was like things were more authentic. There was no phones and Instagram, so you didn't have to get in nobody's DMs and then
Precisely.
you just walk up to them if you're brave enough. Okay. So what's some advice maybe you can give to young couples that I don't know. But yeah, what's some advice you could give? If you were to say anything that comes to your mind when it comes to marriage or those kind of things.
I think for marriage, I think before one get into marriage, I think they need to understand each other. You know, and one of the things too, you need to understand each other goals and aspirations too. Because sometimes what happens in a union, you find one person may excel over the other, and it can cause some conflict in the marriage.
Right.
So I say, love is important, yes, but
Right.
there are other things that go with love.
So you guys, if you go back a few videos, I've interviewed my mom, so you guys have a brief summary of things that she does. Now, for you, what is your thing? What's your niche?
So currently, I actually work as a what you call a field supervisor for a power distribution company.
Right.
So basically, maintain power distribution systems and all their equipments. Supervise a group of linemen who actually carry out all those tasks to repair whatever equipment and installation as needs be.
So like electrical type
Yes.
stuff. Oh wow.
Do have an electrical engineering background. That's what I went to college for.
Isn't that stuff like dangerous? You know, when you're
It
dealing
is.
with all those big wires.
It
you
is.
get
It is.
electrocuted at
It is. So you're working with power system 27,600 volts. That's the biggest to work with, and that's a lot. So
Did you have experience with that in Jamaica?
no, not until I came to the United States.
Oh, okay. And
I used to do electrical work in Jamaica, but not on power distribution system. Just like commercial building installation and
Right,
repairs.
right.
Yes, nature of that.
By the way, why did you come to the U.S. and how?
So I actually came to the United States in 2010. I just figured it was it was a chance to what a lot of people say, live the American dreams and to give my kids a better opportunity.
Go to foreign, as
Yeah,
Jamaicans say.
my kids a better opportunity
Yeah.
in life.
Okay.
That's the main reason.
Okay. And do you ever like miss home? Would you ever go back to live in Jamaica at this point, or?
Currently, at my stage in life, I would say no. I don't think I'll ever go back to Jamaica to live unless something seriously happened that I have to return. But I don't see myself living back in Jamaica.
Okay.
Missing Jamaica, yes. There are times when I think I need to take a trip down to Jamaica.
Yeah.
In fact, I always want to go to Jamaica, but
Yeah, you guys
my
go
wife
there,
here, she doesn't like to take trips to Jamaica. She'd rather go to the on the European side.
Oh yeah. You guys recently went to, what was it, Spain?
Yes.
Spain. Where else did you guys
Spain.
go? Spain.
We went to Spain. We went to France, in Paris.
We did
We
Scotland.
did Scotland.
Scotland. Oh yeah, I remember that one.
England.
And we did Scotland. We did England.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
a couple goals. That's a couple goals. All right, so one last and final question. I ain't gonna take up no more of you guys' time.
Yeah, you ain't talking about.
I know. What's you guys' best memory together as kids? Like together.
For me, I think together is,
Like,
I mean, being to
like-
her house, going to her house, because back then in them days, I think she was the only one, the only family with a black and white television set
Oh, wow.
in the community.
Oh yeah.
So we always go to her house on a Sunday, and we always sit, and watch what we used to call Sunday matinee.
Sanford and Son.
Sanford and Son was her favorite. Today,
Oh yeah,
even today, she still forces me to watch Sanford and Son on the TV.
Okay. And what about you? Do you have an answer? Your favorite personal
I
memory?
think at one point we started going to a different school from where we lived. The community we lived in, and we used to walk to school and
Right.
go and come. So I always like when school dismisses that I get to walk home with him.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you should carry her books too.
Yeah.
Oh really? Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all those good things. Anything you guys want to say to the people before I shut the camera off?
Just be positive in every and anything you do.
There you go. Mommy.
Same.
Same. So you guys not gonna finish the food with me? My mom hates foreign stuff. Like I'll be cooking in here, and I'll use like masala, like foreign like spices, and she'll be like, "What's that Indian stuff you in here cooking?" and blah blah blah. So at least they were willing to try it,
Yep. I
and
tried it.
yeah. Just gotta like warm up to it a little bit, you know.